When was the first time you thought yourself, this marriage is not going to work?
Well, I would not say it was like completely, okay, this marriage is not gonna work. I had a bit of suspicious about the marriage as a whole. For example, when we were fighting more than we were talking and we were happy. So when the fights start to be more than happy times, that's when I was like, okay, what's going on, you know?
Why did you choose to do this video with me?
I chose to do this video with you because maybe it's gonna be a good opportunity for both of us to communicate, to maybe think about our situation, how was it and how is it for now, and for other people too. Like for the followers that we have, for the people that they care about us, I think they have a bit of questions. So I took it as a chance for us to talk and for us to talk to them as well. To be honest about it, to give them a glimpse of our situation, how is it? Maybe it's gonna help other people that they are in the same situation.
I chose to do this video with you because I think we deserve the opportunity to show also a different face. We always are a bit stereotypized as a perfect couple. This creates like a lot of responsibility, like a lot of tension to show always the perfect side of us, no? But it's good also to know, and for people to know that not everything is perfect, and sometimes also we have these down phases, and maybe after a video that we do, there's so much else, you know. There's a real person, there's a real relationship made of love, made of desperation, made of anger, made of ambition, and you know, all these phases, like it's part of our relationship. So I think it's good for us too to break a bit of this stereotypes that we have, no? Because this felt like so much weight to carry on, to always show that we are perfect, we are the right for each other, the right ones for each other. And maybe we are, but we need to be real. And this, I think, is our opportunity to be real.
Be honest. Do you ever wish you had married an Italian woman instead of a Moroccan woman?
But sometimes I did. Sometimes I did, because I think sometimes the difference we have, the culture, the different, we also have these walls that we need to face, that maybe it doesn't depend on us, it depends just on the country we live, that we grow up with. So sometimes it will be easier, no? It's easy to think like, maybe if I was with a person with my same culture, it would be like would be more easy, no? But at the end of the day, it's not easy. Is not what you want. No, it's not what I want. It's you want to fight for the person that you love, no? So yes, it's easy to think that way, but it's not actually the right answer I want to give to us, no, or I want to think about us, no. So that's why then I think and I say, no, I'm good. Like I chose this relationship. It didn't happen to me. Like I chose, and I want to fight for it. and I think it's beautiful for that. It has, of course, a lot of good aspect. Of course, it's not just negative, no? Were there moments where you felt unloved by me? What made you feel that way?
The majority of time, it's not that I felt unloved by you. It was rare moments where I felt unloved by you. Maybe sometimes when I felt unseen from your side, maybe I felt ignored. Maybe I felt that you were a bit harsh on me, like you were a bit like pressure me to do something. Maybe your intentions were good at that moment, like you want to push me to do better, you want to push me to do good. But at some moments I didn't need that from you. I just needed you to be there for me and just to support me. So at that moment, because you didn't understand my needs, I felt a bit unloved. I will not say completely, but a little bit unloved from your side. Plus, there was a moment, but just one, without going into details. At some point, I felt that you chose some other people over me. Maybe you didn't see it that way, but from the side I was looking at, I felt that you chose this kind of people over me. And that's when I was like, okay, like I feel that I'm not important for this guy that I'm with. I felt a bit like, okay, if I was in his place, I would not do the same things. So why did he do that to me? Because if I was in your shoes, I'm not gonna do that to you. So how can he make me feel that way? Even though I always have like good intentions about you, because at the end of the day, we don't have the same mind, we don't have the same thinking. So you have your own thoughts, I have my own. And at that time, we were not communicating. So I automatically felt unloved from your side. Do you ever feel like you were pressured or rushed into this marriage? Especially since you were the carefree one of your group, your friends. And everyone thought Ricardo would be the last one to settle down. Yet you were the first.
Yes, sometimes I felt pressured. I felt that of course, there was a lot of things going on. It felt so fast. No, we didn't even notice that we were gonna get married, and in some months we were already, with the rings on, everything settled. But I chose to be, again, I chose to marry you. It's not something that I did it emotionally, like just with with emotion, or just with the feeling. Okay, yes, now I feel in love, so let's get married. It's fine. It's gonna be flowers everywhere. No, I wanted to be that man too, the man capable of being in a marriage, of being in a relationship, in a serious relationship. I think this was always something that you made me believe in. Because since the time we met, I told you, like, I think we deserve better. You make me feel that I want something more. I want something more serious. Like you inspired me, like in a way, to be that man, to be able to, even maybe if I wasn't ready, but to be ready, to be married, to be the husband, to be and I'm proud that I did that choice. Even if sometimes it's difficult. Of course it is. I'm not gonna say sometimes I don't think about it, like it was rushed. Of course I think about it, but doesn't mean that I would do something different. and I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I think it's part of the journey. It should be that way, it was the right time. If I think it like clearly, it was the right time. I became the man that was ready for it, Do you feel any resentment towards me for the decision to send Luna, is your cat, away?
So for them, if they don't know, I have a cat. Her name is Luna. And I got her since she was still a kitten. And that cat's been through with me a lot of bad things. No, it's just a cat, but you know the feeling. Okay, so at first, yes, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit angry at you because at some moments, I know it's gonna sound a bit harsh, but I felt that everything that I love, it's been taken away from me. Because a lot of things that they were making me like feel happy or like satisfied in my life, I felt that they were taken away from me. That's how I thought, but it wasn't the case at the end, because you had some health problems, of course, and that was the time for her to go from the house. Plus, she's used to living with my. I get a bit emotional. But of course, she's in a good place now. She's with my family. It's her place since she was young. She's more happy than she was with us here, because she used to do some stuff that she couldn't use at our house anymore, And last time when I went to see my family, I felt happy. Then I stopped feeling resentment towards you at that moment. But all the time we sent her away, I'm not gonna lie, yes, I was mad, because it wasn't just because of my cat. As I told you before, it was a symbol for me of something that I love, and it's been taken away from me. I always thought that me and my cat, we're gonna always live forever together. Either when I'm gonna die, bye-bye, or she's gonna die, and then that's it. But I always imagined that I'm gonna be with my cat forever. And then that didn't happen. So it was like for me a slap on the face. That's okay. Because now my husband has problems in health, which is, of course, when you think about it, your health is more important than the cat. That's how the situation is. But thank God that I have my family, that they can take care of her better than I do, actually, which is amazing. When was the time that you seriously thought about divorcing me? And why?
I don't think there's a time that came straight to your mind and said, okay, this is it. It's not in a day that you have this feeling or this thought. I think it's more like a progression of things that maybe you never talk about it, or you try to say to yourself that it's fine, it's good, and then you keep it up and you keep it on you. Or maybe you just like say, oh, okay, it's fine, this time I'm gonna try to make the things work, and then eventually at a certain moment you cannot keep it up. You feel the pressure. I wasn't the one saying I want to divorce just to say it. You were the more emotional one. You were more like the one saying, no, this is it. And I knew, I said I'm not gonna say it until I know that something's gonna change for real. I don't want to play with it, because for me it's something very, I believe in it. I chose to be married, so it's not something I can play with. It's like I'm playing with myself, and I'm playing with my life. I don't want to play with my life. I'm serious about it. So Thing is, I felt no matter how hard I was trying, it was never enough. You were telling me something, or maybe you were saying something like, this is not enough for me, or maybe I felt always that you deserved better, and I wanted to give you that, but at the same time I felt that for you was like I wasn't doing anything in this relationship, or I wasn't make any effort. No, many times I felt that you were the one sacrificing, but you never see my sacrifices. No, so my sacrifices were never counted on the table, and that's what makes me feel like, okay, is it really worth it to go always to say, okay, no, let's move on. But when the other person doesn't see what you're doing, or she sees the effort that you're putting on the relationship, it's like, okay, so I think we're not able to to measure the things in the same level. So we are in two different levels. I'm really sorry for what happened with Luna. Also, I know that wasn't my choice, was your choice to send her to your family. But I know how hard it was, and maybe in that moment I was feeling very bad, like I was feeling very sick for my problem, and maybe I was more focusing on healing from that, and more focused on the problem that I had, not the crisis that I was trying to fix, than to notice that you really did some sacrifices that maybe was one of the one of the major sacrifice, because I know what Luna represents to you. And that was maybe I should have been more grateful, but I didn't have the clarity in that moment to even come to you and to talk about it. Like, how are you? How do you feel? How is Luna?
I think after our last fight together, I put myself in to studying or to have more knowledge about marriage. Because when we were gonna separate, and I said, that's it, me and you, I didn't know why. Or I didn't know what brought us to the point we were at. Like, I was like, okay, how did we get to this point now? Like, what happened? We were okay, and now we are here. Like, it happened so fast, I didn't understand the cause of it. So I put myself into work to know at least the cause of what happened. To not be like ignorant about things and be like, okay, whatever happened, happened. Because it's true, you don't have control a lot of things, but some stuff you can have control of. And this one I wanted to have control of. Even if my marriage is gonna end, I want to have control in that. Because I didn't want to regret, if everything ended, I didn't want to regret that I will be like, you didn't do your best. You didn't even try to do your best to fix the relationship we had. So I was definitely gonna regret it. What insecurities of mine do you wish you could take away, so I wouldn't have to carry them?
I think you passed through a lot of things in your life. You told me, like, I know you did. And sometimes I feel you carry on all these moments, all this weight, that you have, maybe since your childhood, maybe since you were a teenager. A lot of traumas, insecurities, or maybe cultural behavior. And I wish in certain way you could see, like, the woman you are. You can see that you are really strong, because you pass already through that phase. And if you are that woman now, it's because of that. It's thanks to those moments. So I wish, like, you you can understand that that's your strength. It's not your weakness. You know, it's something that gives you power, gives you bright. If Manal right now it's bright, it's because of those moments. So it's not something that you should be afraid, or you should like carry it in a negative way, or you should like be consumed by, but you should be fired on, you know, by those moments, but by those. I think that's the way you can make it feel. You can make it disappear, or not disappear, but you can be a bit light, no, on the weight that you carry on. Yes. You're amazing. You're amazing.
How do you feel about us at this moment?
Honestly, I think we are in a point where if we are able to go on and to let it go, or maybe to move on with this, and I hope you're willing to do it, because I am. I want to move on. We're really gonna grow up. Like, we're really gonna have a different life, me and you, because this is something that is gonna change us a bit. It's gonna sign a big moment. It's gonna be a big moment for us. So in a way, that was normal that we had this crisis, because you know, we're still figuring out who are you, who I am, what's my space, what's yours. So we're still measuring, where can we go, how far can I go, how far can you come. And now I feel that if we are able to move on from this, we're gonna find our own dimension, no? Maybe we're gonna start to see each other in a different light too. I already start seeing you in a different light, because we talked a lot during these days. It's, you know, it's also something positive that now we're facing. This happened to us at the beginning of the relationship, not maybe later. So we really gonna have now like an upwards front, like in front of us. It's also a wish, like that things are gonna be better for us. Are you willing to put the work?
Yes.
Do you want to stay with me?
Yes.
Can I hug you?
Yes. I love you.